pain is very, very high.
We do not cut any muscles. Recovery is much faster. And now, post-surgery, how much change is there?
Okay, let's go with the first surgery. Left side, as per Dr. Gaurav, was worse than the right.
इनके केस में दोनों साइड में मेरी जो सर्जिकल अप्रोच थी वो अलग थी. So I keep trying कि मेरे जो ऑपरेटेड पेशेंट्स हैं मैं आप लोग को उनसे मिलवाता रहूं. And today I have a patient who is a very good friend, who is a relative also. And he is a pilot in Air India. He's a retired pilot from Air India, Captain Satbir Singh. And so at one of the family functions, इनको मैं देख रहा था, चल रहे थे. He was very wobbly. Initially हमने सोचा spine issue है, and when we investigated, so we came to know that he has a bilateral hip AVM. When was this?
This was quite late in 25.
25. So
2025.
Then we decided कि we need to go in for a procedure.
Yep.
And so we decided कि भाई bilateral hip replacement करेंगे. And we went one by one. पहले I think right किया था.
First we did right in December, I think 10th December, 8th or 10th December.
And
we went for the right one.
After that we decided to go in for the left one. Now इनके केस में दोनों साइड में मेरी जो सर्जिकल अप्रोच थी वो अलग थी. राइट साइड में I did what we call the modified Harding's approach. Many surgeons in India were using the modified Harding's approach, जिसमें हम साइड से कट लगाते हैं and then we move anteriorly. When we came to the left side, I did what is called the direct anterior approach. अब direct anterior का advantage ये है कि भाई muscle cutting नहीं होती. We do not cut any muscles. We go anteriorly. Scar size is smaller. Recovery is much faster. तो ये इनका पहले का MRI है. We can see दोनों जो इनके hips हैं, they are deformed, and we see that vestibular में भी changes हैं. And finally, this is what we did. So this is his post-op X-ray, where we've done an uncemented hip. We've used a ceramic head. We've used a dual mobility system, and he's doing very well. So, पहले, what were the problems that you were facing?
As you remember, for so many years, I think 21 से शुरू हुआ था ये this problem. You know, I used to go for walks. I couldn't walk. I thought it's basically my spine that was giving me a problem. I went through a lot of doctors, did a lot of therapy, physio, this, that, the other, trying to get it done. Nothing worked. Fortunately, in 25, somebody advised me to get a MRI done. That's when I did this. That is when we got it. The moment I got it done, next day I went and got hold of Dr. Gaurav. And the moment he saw it, he says, "This is it. You got to do it. You don't have a choice."
Yes.
Unfortunately, I was still flying at that time, so I didn't want to, waste 3-4 months. I had a few more months left before I retired. So we decided to do it after my retirement.
Right.
I retired in October. And we went for the surgery in December.
So if I talk about daily activities, how much issue were you facing in your daily activities? For example, getting off the bed.
Okay, so my threshold for pain is very, very high. I can bear a lot of pain.
Yeah.
So I was flying an aircraft. Now, when you go to the airport, you got to do long walks. From down to the terminal, to the office, back again. Then you go down to the aircraft. Easily, you can say about each flight would be about 5,000 to 7,000 steps.
Okay.
Up and down, of course. Because after that you're going to come back, you're going to go catch a cab, come back home. But I could manage. Yes, the thing was my gait was not right. Like I said, I was tottering a bit, not falling, but yes, I had to use a bit of this thing. I was not using any support, but I was managing. I never really thought about, and I was not having any painkillers except in extreme conditions. That's when he told me, you'd given me some painkiller. You said once in a while, in case SOS to have it. If the pain was extreme, I'll have it. That's also only for a flight. Otherwise, no. Daily activity, I was active. I was doing what I always used to do around the house. So that was not a problem. Yes, the pain was there. But like I said, tolerance.
It was manageable.
Yeah.
And now, post-surgery, how much change is there?
It's a sea change. It has made a world of a difference. Okay, let's go with the first surgery. First surgery when we did, my left side, as per Dr. Gaurav, was worse than the right. But because I was using the right more, the pain in the right was more, so we decided to do the right first. Remember?
Yeah.
And that surgery was very good. I loved it. I was awake throughout it. I did what do you call a lumbar tap. Didn't go for a general. And as a matter of fact, we were joking during the surgery, if you remember. And I was awake throughout the procedure, no problem at all. Thereafter, recovery took a very long time because I could not raise my right leg at all for almost, I'd say, 2.5, 3 weeks. I don't even remember. I remember it totally, but I was doing my physio at home for about two weeks, about
Yes.
2 weeks or 20 days. Then I came out here. I was doing physio out here. I was using a walker at that time. I was using a walker for almost a month and a half, month and some time. Then I went on to the four-pegged stick, and in about 2 months I went down to the single,
Yes.
the normal stick, and that continued, of course, because I still had a pain on the left. My left operation, of course, I wanted to go for a lumbar tap again. I was advised, no, we're doing this. We're going to go put you under in a general. And so I went for a general anesthesia, whatever they call it. And when I woke up, I was in the bed. Of course, you can imagine the pain was there, but I was taking medications. Next day, I started walking. Took my first few steps the next day. I think, I did my evening walk also. They made me walk a bit, not much. By day 3, I was walking, climbing stairs. He taught me how to climb the stairs because it's a bit of a technique. And 4th day, I was discharged, came back home.
Yeah.
And the surprising part was I was using my left leg.
Because we've not cut the muscles.
I could lift my now.
Yes.
Initially, what it was I need my left leg to move my right leg up on the bed. This time there was no problem. They said, no, you got to do it like this, like that.
That's the
But
advantage.
That
of
was
a
the advantage.
direct anterior.
Yeah.
Because we are not cutting the muscles. We're
Absolutely.
using a muscle sparing approach, and your recovery is going to be much faster.
It
Your
was.
gait improvement is going to be much faster.
So, it's been a month. I stopped using my walker in about 10 days. I stopped using my sticks. I've been coming to this thing for physio for the last some few days, and I'm not using the stick anymore.
Correct.
I've got the balance. There is a wee bit of pain that is expected. I can understand that's going to take a longer time to kind of taper off because the bone still needs to heal over the new whatever implant that's done. So I'm waiting for that. A wee bit of pain where the cut was made, not much, but it's still there. Most times but walking around, moving around, doing things, I'm good.
Perfect. So
I still can't sleep on this side of the bed because
that'll settle
that's
down.
still,
That'll settle down.
but it's much better. I can, but for maybe half an hour, 40 minutes, and then I got to turn side. But that's good.
So, see, you need to understand that now we've got a patient where one side, I'm the same surgeon I've done with a lateral approach, the other side I've done with a direct anterior approach, and we see that there's so much of an advantage,
Oh,
which is there.
sorry to interrupt, but do only go with the one I did last time.
Yeah.
Please, trust me, it is
patient
so
selection.
good. It's not funny.
So patient selection is there. Of course, we have a few criteria for patients just where we can do a direct.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
So we have a few criteria where we select our patients for direct anterior. But there is a huge advantage of doing a direct anterior
ask me.
approach. So I'm very happy seeing you. Your gait has improved. I see the way you're walking around.
Yeah.
And I see that you have your functions back completely. And we've had that talk that you have to teach me how to fly now.
Yeah, of course.
And
Naturally. But you're going to take me to your operation theater then, you know, you got to show me how to
I'll
use
do
the
that.
scalp.
I'll do that.
Done. You got a deal.
Yes. So wishing you all the very best.
Thank you so
And
much.
I thank you for having that trust in me to let me operate you.
No,
And it's great to see how you are, and it's great to see how you're doing.
no, I'm doing great. You know, seriously, thanks to him, thanks to his whole team. Fantastic group of people from, well, I don't have to tell you anything about him. Everybody knows. His namesake,
Narang.
Narang, and the team out here who's doing my physiotherapy, fantastic young girls, but they are so good. They made, I'm saying, they don't cut corners. They make sure that you do what they want you to do.
Yeah.
It may hurt, but they cure you. Fantastic team. I'm so grateful. I did not go to anybody else. He told me come here, and I trust you totally. So of course I came here.
Thank you.
And it was fantastic. The team is fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
For more information, contact Dr. Khera's Wellness Clinic.